Hello and welcome to another episode of Dance Teachers Academy. I am your host, Jose on the mic, and with me as always is the lovely, amazing dancer, Ame. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful today. How are you?
I am doing fabulous, sleeping in my own bed because we're at home in Dallas, and to that end, we'd like to introduce our guest today. He is Las Vegas's version of the Superman. We have the amazing Wayne Eng. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Glad to be here in Dallas.
Dude, you're looking fab. How do you do this?
I have a wife that takes care of me.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Make sure you eat right, that sort of thing?
Eat right, dress right, everything.
Yeah, that's perfect, man.
And she takes you on great vacations.
Yes.
We're gonna get into that,
Okay.
but before we do, we wanted to get into the most important thing is we're going to talk about your baby, who is, oh by the way, well advanced. She's grown, full grown. How long has this Emerald Ball been going on?
30 years.
30 years, dude. Wow.
Right.
And that's under your tutelage.
Right. Prior to that, obviously, it was with Ken and Sheila Sloan
Yeah.
for 26 years.
Oh, so she's well advanced.
Oh, yes.
But under your tutelage, 30 years. Wow, dude, that's amazing.
You make me feel old. Anyway.
No, it's because it's so exciting, right? And the time just flies by. Like, has it even felt like 30 years?
No. And you know what? Actually, I feel like Emerald Ball just comes quicker and quicker each year. Mm-hmm. As you get older, you know how time is.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Things just come around. And I feel like we just finished the Emerald Ball in 2018.
Didn't we just see? All of a sudden,
Right, I can still remember our conversation in the lobby upstairs.
Yeah.
That's right.
I swear that was last week.
Yes.
Maybe last month. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Okay.
But in case people haven't seen, a couple podcasts where we talk about Emerald Ball, it's a very exciting competition. It's at the LAX. Some of the bonuses of it, to me, as for people who travel so much, for example, is you fly into LAX, you take a shuttle, 5 minutes. You're
And
at
you're
the
there.
LAX
That's right.
Hilton.
And it's free.
It's free.
awesome.
And that is very convenient. You don't have to even dip into LA traffic.
That's right.
And that's major. Then you get to the hotel, and the hotel, we've talked about this before, same people have worked there for many, many years. They know you personally. They take care of you. They take care of the dancers. The Hilton LAX becomes...
The Emerald Ball Hotel.
That's right.
Pretty much.
And
man.
it's very
Right.
exciting. It's a great competition for new students.
Correct.
Yeah. It's of course, if you're a professional dancer, it's a very important competition, very exciting. So, special place in my heart. It was the very first dance competition I ever attended.
Really?
And competed in.
As a professional?
Yes.
And with students?
Yeah, so first
Okay.
I showed up as a new professional.
Right.
And I'm like, what is this dance competition thing? And it was the Emerald Ball.
Right.
And then
5 years ago, something like that.
it was just a couple of years. And then
We don't say
it
numbers
was the
here.
very first competition I competed in with my students, and then later professionally. So it's I'm from LA. My family lives there, but I would say all these great things about it. Even, if I didn't have all those wonderful experiences, every year there's something exciting, more exciting dancers. The quality of the dancing is just beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
so if you're a
absolutely.
new student and you go there, you're going to see Wayne and Donna walking around, and they're very approachable, which is
Right.
so nice.
We're hands-on and
Yeah.
you're not.
And you
absolutely.
say hi to people. Now, that sounds crazy, but there's some competitions that we don't have that interaction with the organizer.
Right.
So I like that.
Well, I think it's in our nature. Donna and me, we like to reach out to everyone that comes to the competition and be engaged.
Sure,
And
give it that
make-
personal touch.
and make sure that we provide what they need or want. And I have a terrific staff that works with us, and they are amazing.
Well, I was just about to say, because I've seen this thing myself, and I don't do this very often. I'm actually new to this, but that thing runs like a well-oiled machine. But I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff that are going on in the background that, that are getting handled that people don't even know.
That's correct. We don't, like any business, you don't show what you have to do in the background. But because I have such a great staff, the preparation, the week before, we make sure we get everything ready.
I'm telling you that the service that you get out of that hotel from the staff there, everybody, from the guy at the front door to everybody in the restaurants and everything, the rooms, everything. Amazing people.
They look forward to our event.
That's what they say.
Their highlight of the year because they love the people. We're happy people. We're dancers.
Dancers are happy people.
And obviously a bonus, the dancers tip well. And they love it. And the general manager loves it because they're happy all week. And everybody actually requests to work during that week.
Isn't that something?
Nobody ever requests a vacation time during that
I
week.
would imagine so. I mean, you got all these dancers, well, I wouldn't say half liquored up, but certainly happy after dancing.
We're happy
That's true.
anyway.
And
We're
you
just
know
happy
what?
anyway.
And I'm sure they love watching the men and the ladies dancing.
sure.
Beautiful people.
Yeah. I come and watch
the
them.
costumes and whatnot.
Right.
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, let's face it, this is prom just with really, really expensive dresses. So,
That's correct. Yes. Can you imagine that?
so that's kind of what it is. But
So what do you have special planned for this 30-year anniversary?
Actually, we have a lot. Some of the major changes that you will see is we added senior 3. So we have
Okay.
senior 1, 61 plus, senior 2, 71 plus, senior 3, 75 plus. In all scholarships and multi-dance competitions.
Nice.
And in our scholarships, we have the same panel of judge from the first round to the final. So we don't switch judges like
so
at the
keep those same.
semifinal.
Right.
Because sometimes when you switch, the new panel takes time to adjust.
Uh-huh.
And they don't have that time to really adjust.
That's interesting.
So
yeah.
we make sure,
actually a pretty good
and
plan.
we make sure we have 11 judges for all scholarships. Also, for the ballroom and the smooth, there's no split floor for the scholarship events.
Okay.
Yeah, this is important because for the ballroom events, they need a lot of space. So
Right.
we've been to competitions. We watched in a competition before where they've had a split the floor actually in 3, and there's a lot going on, and there's reasons why they're doing it. And I think that every organizer has a reason for doing things.
Right.
But for sure, as a dancer, when you are trying to step out and move,
Right.
let those horses run. Give them some space.
Well, especially at the Emerald Ball, where lots of preparation,
Yes.
and they're ready, they're excited.
Yes.
And so I'm excited about that.
The floor needs to be big because as we watched the professionals
Yes.
last year, you have many rounds.
That's
It's
right.
not just a quarterfinal, so they need that floor, and it is exciting.
And they use the entire dance floor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they
exciting.
do. Yeah, I saw a couple of near accidents in there. You need a light, lights in there, maybe a cop, helping direct traffic.
Direct traffic. That's
Well, that's
right. Yes.
There's quite a few
They
people
did
there.
pretty good on their own. So I like the little touch that you were doing this year, where you had people already voting for
For the judges. Correct. They voted
so
for
fun.
20 of the judges. Actually, I'm adding the balance of the judge as we're speaking this week. My staff will process it. We're adding another 30 judges to make a total of 50 judges at the Emerald Ball this year.
So I thought that was really special. First of all, you opened up nominations
Right.
for everybody.
yes.
And then from those nominations, then people could vote.
We picked
And
the top 20.
Yes, and
That's
I
correct.
voted.
Right.
I voted.
Yeah.
And you know what I find interesting then?
What?
Is that the people that were voted in, you've already had them.
In the
It's
past years.
Yes, so
That's
that
correct.
just kind of says that who people voted for, you've already got a really nice group of judges.
Correct.
That people
Correct.
are
Yes.
like for many different reasons, I'm sure, for background, fairness, just everything. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Right.
So what are the odds that past dancers went through their old sheets and kind of went, oh, hey, this guy scored me well, and he,
I'm sure
You
they all
remember.
do.
You remember things.
I'm
you don't have
sure
to go
they
through
do.
your sheet.
they were
But,
thinking-
but here's
they were
the
thinking
thing.
stuff out.
At Emerald Ball, with 50 judges, 11 for the scholarships, 7 judges for all single dance, and 19 to 21 judges for the professional events, it's a balance. So it's not just having 5 judges or
Sure.
7 judges. Then all it takes is 4 for majority for 7. With 19 judges, it takes a lot more for a majority. So it's more of a balance, you know. And you
a bit more fair going on.
Right. If you feel 2 of the 3 judges never like you, well, there's 19 judges out there, so you can't blame it just on those 3.
Yeah.
With your placement, what about the balance of those judges? So that's exciting.
Those points get thrown out. So yes.
And then for Sunday, our Kids Day are one of the biggest in the country, and we have 22 judges allocated for Sunday already.
Wow.
So the kids will know what they have. And then this year, we're adding back our 4-day dance camp, but we're calling it the U.S. Dance Congress, sponsored by the Heritage Dance Foundation. We have some amazing instructors there. World champions, national champions, 30 different teachers. 4 days, each 1 day's for ballroom, 1 day's for smooth, Latin, and rhythm at the Emerald Ball. So if you're not dancing, come to the Congress. You're going to learn a lot.
Right.
And I think there's a special kind of package you can get too, right? If you come to the Congress and you can get tickets to the
daytime.
Yeah. See, that's wonderful.
Right.
Because, I mean, all the events are so special at the Emerald Ball. So what else do you want people to know about the Emerald Ball if they've never been there before?
Never been there. You didn't go in and you didn't feel the atmosphere. We create the environment that you feel that you're dancing in a fabulous ballroom, great music, great audience. And for the newcomers and even the bronze students, I think you need to go in there and think about it as your part of your journey in dancing. It's part of your chapter and not worry about the results. Because you go to a lot of competitions and keep in mind your results are dictated by who are judging, also by who's in your heat.
Sure.
So
who you're dancing against.
Right. At the Emerald Ball, you will have a lot more couples dancing against you, and also maybe what I call the seasonal dancers. But you didn't get so much out of it. You didn't see, all the dancing, and you can reevaluate where you want to be 1 year from now. So it pushes you to be a better dancer.
I believe that.
And don't worry about the result. It's just one event.
Well, that's the experience of the Emerald Ball. Like we were talking about that the last time.
Right.
You step off the street and into the hotel, and boom, it's electric. The minute you get in there, it's like, you're still in the lobby, you're going, wow, look at this. I'm ready to go.
That's correct, yes. And we have a lot of vendors, so you can shop till you drop with all the vendors
or
there.
go home broke.
Right, over 30 vendors this year at the Emerald Ball. And we're having parties every night. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, we have parties upstairs, sponsored by our vendors.
Nice.
And then plus a great Saturday night professional party. And we're also inviting the champions of the Pro-Am, teachers and students from the Dance Vision Circuit and the California Gold Rush Circuit to our Saturday night party. So if you place in the top 3 in either the circuit, we have a special room for you with tables reserved for Pro-Am champions.
Nice.
So it's called a Pro-Am Champion Saturday night dinner.
And that's a big fun party. We went to that.
Yes.
The food is good.
And it lasts till 4 a.m., 3 to 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
You don't have to worry because Sunday's Kids Day. So I have to worry because I have to be there at 7 a.m. to make sure it gets going.
You're double, triple espresso, and so you're ready to go.
That's correct. So, and some of the other things, we're not sure, but I will know by next weekend when I go to Los Angeles. We may have nightclub dancing competition on Monday night instead of Tuesday. If we're going to have it Monday night, we're taking the lobby of the Hilton Hotel.
Wow.
And
make it a nightclub.
Make it a nightclub. Put a dance floor in, nightclub table, drinks around the floor, and there's a balcony.
Sure.
And we're going to have that probably Monday night from 7 to 11 p.m. And we turn that into a complete nightclub to kick off the Emerald Ball 30th anniversary with nightclub dancing and celebration.
I was going to say, 30 years, you're really blowing this thing out. About the only other thing you could possibly do at this point is, in between dances, your jet just pops into that.
Right. There are a lot of things, and there's a lot more going on at the Emerald Ball. Donna has gifts for everybody every day. The first 300 spectators each night will get something.
Wow, nice.
And then on Friday, Saturday night to celebrate our 30th celebration, we change our tables. It's less tables on the front row.
Okay.
They're bigger because we're going to have champagne and food at every table on Friday, Saturday night.
Wow.
That's included in your ticket price. That's our way of celebrating our 30th year. We were going to have a dinner, but we just didn't have the time and have the facility to change it.
Flip everything.
And the excitement is in the ballroom. So
that's correct.
Yeah, so that makes sense to me.
That's correct.
You know, we were talking about this because we're planning a party. I'm like, well, all my friends are dancers, so we can't really have a sit-down dinner. We're going to have hors d'oeuvres because they like to move around.
Right.
And, yeah.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, so that is such a nice gift for the people that are coming for the 30th anniversary.
Yes.
Emerald Ball, April 30th through May 5th.
That's right. And it's 2019, so it's coming up.
2019.
Right.
I'm not even sure how you can fit all of that in the amount of time that you have. That's quite an event on its own.
Well, one of the things, I'm bringing my entire staff from Dance Vision. I'm closing up Dance Vision for the
nice.
week. And
Yay,
the
we get to
entire
meet
staff
them.
are coming.
We
to
talked to them on
support
the
me.
phone.
You do.
Yeah,
and
so
it's
it's gonna be so
going to be
nice to meet them.
fantastic to have their support.
Oh, they're gonna love it too.
Yeah.
So I think it's fascinating too that the Dance Vision circuit, of course,
Right.
starts and ends with the Emerald Ball.
That's
so
correct.
That's
It's our first year. We have over 70 competitions that join the circuit. And this is cash prizes over $50,000 to Pro-Am students. It's all cash prize. The winners, first, second, and third, take the money and do whatever they want with it.
That's a pretty good deal. I might have to stick my dancing shoes on.
Right.
Yes.
So, now that we got the good beef of that on, and by the way, I'm looking forward to meeting or getting together with you guys up there in LA for this. You had a recent mile mark yourself with birthday, did you not?
60th birthday.
Made number 60.
Yeah,
Yay!
60.
And you look great.
And that's
You have so
why my
much
hair's
energy.
always short. You can't see the gray. See, if my hair was long, you see the gray. But
So that's how that works, eh?
that's how it works.
You're doing
We have
great.
amazing vacation and everything.
In Bora Bora, right?
Bora Bora is heaven on earth, and I recommend everyone should go there at least once in their
I
life.
feel like I've already been there. Man, you sent enough pictures back.
Beautiful.
They were amazing, by the way. I mean, but
Good.
if had this been the film era, you could almost raise a child on the development cost of those images alone. This guy must have sent 2,000-3,000
Beautiful.
pictures.
Yeah. I loved every one of
Absolutely
them.
gorgeous. Yeah, they were awesome.
We had a lot of fun. I mean, we were there for 14 days.
14
7
days.
day cruise, and then 4 nights in Bora Bora, a couple of nights on the other islands. But you know what? If you go to Bora Bora, stay on the island of Bora Bora at least 4 to 7 nights.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're
And the
wasting your time.
Oh yeah, and the snorkeling is amazing. I mean, I just enjoyed
The pictures were
just
amazing. Are you kidding?
staying in my room.
And there was a stingray that was quite fond of
Oh
you.
yeah, and the sharks and everything. Yeah, that was.
like,
No, I'm
this
not
Wayne
sure I would
Eng.
do that again. That was my life.
I was a bucket list thing. I'm like, okay, I got
Yeah.
that one out of the way. But that looked amazing, that place. Definitely have to, I'm going to have to put that on my bucket list, actually.
Absolutely, I'm going back next year for sure.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's one of my most memorable vacations, and I feel I've been to a lot, and I don't repeat vacations, but this one I think we're gonna probably stay 9 to 10 nights on the island of Bora Bora, but we didn't do 3 nights at different hotels.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh, doing a little mini island hopping.
Right? Yeah,
This part of the island, that part of the island.
that's right.
Oh,
Yes.
outstanding.
Yeah.
Well, we have the business that we were after was obviously your baby up in here.
And the Dance Vision
Dance Vision.
online is going great.
That's going.
We've been getting some great reviews from people. Recently, a review from Australia about.
That's right. The
Yeah.
Dance Vision Online.
Yeah.
We're filming a lot more, and our
Got more new
customers.
material?
Yep. We did NASA and Arena, the American Rhythm Champions.
Okay.
Marshana and Slavik, his former ballroom champions. And then we have Mats and Tatiana, the American Smooth, who were second at the U.S. Championship. They all did technique videos, and they're coming out this month.
Exciting.
Oh,
More
this
people to
Yeah.
interview.
There you go. More people. That's right.
You can interview them at the Emerald Ball.
There you go.
There you go.
That's good. All right. Well, this man is too fast to keep down. So, Wayne, thank you very much for taking her down. We're going to wind this up, let you do what you need to do.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being.
Looking forward to the
appreciate it.
Emerald Ball 30th anniversary.
Yeah, dude,
and
that sounds like a
you're
major
looking great.
blast.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
on your
much.
60th year and
Thank
your
you.
30th anniversary.
Thank you.
There you go. Beautiful. The lovely May, thank you.
Thank you so much, Jose.
All right, folks. Well, this has been another episode of Dance Teachers Academy. Thank you for watching.